Coronavirus, COVID-19, social distancing. Welcome to our new normal, at least for now. Hey everyone, Gabe here. Just wanted to check in with everyone and see how everyone's doing. Also, just wanted to offer some little insight as far as what my day to day life is now, since we're all practicing social distancing and working from home most of the time. Since I do work for a news station, I wanted to share just a little bit of knowledge and what life is like with me as we cover the coronavirus and keep our community informed. It's definitely a surreal experience. Um, it's interesting trying to keep up with all the news and events from home, from a laptop, from a desktop. So that's definitely a big change of place from sitting inside a newsroom and working with everybody in person. If you've watched any of the newscasts, you see a lot of our anchors are working from home, and we're practicing social distancing whenever we do have to go outside and cover a story, or even like me, whenever I want to take a break, I'm still going out and walking the dog and trying to keep my safe distance away from everyone while still trying to get a breath of fresh air every once in a while. It's definitely weird covering such a widespread story, and just the sheer timeline of it is really interesting. I liked at this point. I always think back to 9/11 and big events like that, and just sort of wonder what this is going to be like moving forward. I don't know, when 9/11 happened, we were all glued to the TVs and huddled around televisions and just trying to see everything unfold. But there was definitely a finality to it. It was an event that happened, and then we took a few days to get through it and just absorb everything and just figure out what was going on. It took a few days for everything to get back to normal, and we almost had a bunch of different outlets to sort of unwind and get through it. For example, like the 2001 World Series was going on. A lot of people, like myself included, turned to sports as a way to just break away from it all the tragedy and whatnot. But we don't really have that now. As you've seen in the news, all the sporting events are closed or postponed. So I guess our new sports detox from that would be all the binge stations like Netflix and Hulu and whatnot. So that's definitely a big departure from other big landmark events like 9/11 or Pearl Harbor and things of that nature. There's a beginning and there's an end, and then we then would move forward to a time to decompress. But with this one, um, it's continuing on, and it doesn't seem like there's that much of an end in sight, at least in the near future. It could go on for at least another month, like the president said, social distancing till April 30th. Um, but who knows when the actual end date of all this will happen and when we'll start to see that return to normal. Um, so for now, we're continuing to get used to this new normal that we're in. Um, I get up every day, Monday through Friday, and hop on the computer and just see the steady stream of updates from the coronavirus impact and the response from not just the Arizona contingent, but from the U.S. as well. Just like everyone else, we're glued to our news apps and we're glued to the television and just trying to keep up with everything. And um, I feel a great sense of pride being able to be one of those people who continue to update everyone, including those of you who are watching this right now, and keeping them up to date and safe with all the current updates that we're able to give. Um, it's definitely a moment that I'm going to remember probably for the rest of my life. It's probably the biggest professional moment in my journalism career so far. So going in and being able to cover this has been um, a definitely interesting experience, along with a good honor, a great honor. It's something that I'll continue to look for and remember. Whatever you guys are up to, I'd love to know. Go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know what you guys are up to. Again, just to remind everyone, make sure you're reaching out to your loved ones and your friends. Not in person, of course, but if you want to do a FaceTime call, Zoom call, just a simple text and check in on them, definitely do that. It's very important to maintain that social connection right now. Um, so I'll go ahead and sign off and say thanks to everyone who's watched this so far. If you continue to like the content on my page, definitely give me a like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll jump in and put in a few more pieces of content as we continue our work from home process and come up with fun and unique ways to keep you guys entertained.